We are getting started here. We are back. Yes, I know we are logging in first through Earth, and you have to. In order to get to where we want to go today, we have to go through Earth. And it's been a couple of days, and as you can see, Earth has made $17.7 sextillion. That's wonderful. Just to give you an idea of where we're going to be on Friday when we come back to this, look at where we're already at on investors. 440,000 minimum. I'm not saying we'll push 1 million, but I think we'll have at least 700,000 for the restart on Friday, and there's absolutely no doubt we're going to have a restart on Friday. Anyway, this is not why we're here today. Today, we begin a new journey in financial success, and that is the moon. Launching the moon. It's a new song too. Haha, love that. It's a catchy little ditty because it's got that little drum beat under it. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, so that's what we got. Okay, so it's really just like Earth. Now, you do not carry any angels over. You start at straight zero. It's basically just like Earth all over again, but there are some differences. The unlocks are different. As you can see, nothing's uniform. It's not 25 of everything for a change. And then even the changes are not times 2 or times 3. Some of them are times 75 or times 12. The cost of these are a lot more as well on certain ones. And they don't always yield the greatest of profits. But we're starting. By the way, the first manager is $750, and his name is Buzz Cobbler. Gracie Stone, Dolly Parton, that's funny. Jean-Luc Taranga. Oh man, Willie Dizzy for amusement parks. That's pretty funny actually. Dr. Bad News for giant lasers. Oh, that's funny. That's right. If you didn't do the air quotes whenever I said lasers there, then, well, your childhood was sad probably. But we're moving on. And here we are. It's a slow but sure process, like starting out always. You know, getting to $750 probably going to be harder than it seems. But the moon shoes are just like the lemonades, you know, as far as that's concerned. So, it's just going up one at a time. There we go. Look at that. Now, 10 of those is worth 35 bucks. Now we're just going to kind of let it go. Boom. Now it ain't going to take long. We're going to get right up to the manager now. And we can afford the manager. Hey, Buzz Cobbler, you are hired. Looky there. And now we're making some moon money. So, as you can see, like I said, the unlocks are completely different. 20, 40, 80, and if you notice, it's double every single time for the most part. You know, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, all the way up to 10,000 is the top. 5120 is the last time it doubles, then it goes that. And then it's kind of the same thing for the moon things, the little gravity booths. You know, they start at 30 and they double pretty much all the way up or somewhat. Then 10, 20, 40, 60, you know, about every 20 on the clones. And just each one's different. Each one's different. But what I do remember is that you notice there's not a ton of oxygen bar. But the oxygen bars are huge. Times 333, times 44, 44, times 55. Look at that. Look at this. And then the last one is sevens. All of them. Look, that's just crazy. Anyway, back to the money. So there we go. We're cruising right along. We can get those next two managers. but I can tell you right now, it doesn't look like the gravity booths are paying very much. I mean, you spend tons of money and you're only getting 210 bucks out of it. You know? Woo! Look at that. There we are, up to 160. That's not bad. 2.1 million. You can also buy upgrades the same way you can on Earth. And we can buy the tripler on all three, and now the clones, as you can see, are already making us 29.1 million. Let's hire Jean-Luc and get those Moon Expresses going. Also notice, on Earth, everyone also took progressively longer. That's not the case here, as while the clones take 25 seconds or whatever, you turn around and buy the Moon thing, and it's only 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds. So, kind of a crazy situation. But now we get the oxygen bars. Now, we're going to triple those two up, and as you can see, it doesn't seem like the gravity booths, Doctor Who, whatever, and the space travel there are actually making much money. But they are moving a little faster. And it's just a matter of, you know. Look at that, times 12. Oxygen bars now making 71 million. So, that's nice. Looky there. Well, we got that up a little bit. That's not bad. Got the oxygen bars up to 142.3 million when it comes in. That's not a bad deal here. You look at this, and it's gonna move up fast. I mean, we got quite a few already. We're making money pretty well. Went ahead and bought another 100 shoes. It's kind of a weird setting. You know, you end up, woo, 2.1 billion from those wonderful oxygen bars. Those oxygen bars are going to make us some money. Like big time. Alright, so we're going to buy our first 10 helium farms. Well, let's buy 20. And we can triple them up as well. You know, not bad. Not bad at all. It's kind of cruising. They're going to make 118 million, but we're making 2.1 billion from those oxygen bars. It really looks like the oxygen bars is where your main profit and your main success is going to come from. I mean, it just seems that way to me. You know? It really does. Now I'm getting 1.5 billion from the clones. Wow. Just trying to buy as much as we can. No investors yet, which, you know, that doesn't shock me. We ain't ready to open the cheese mines just yet. It's interesting how this is rolling right along. You know, in the moon, you pick up money fast. I mean, it took a lot longer to get to the billions on the Earth than it does to the moon. But some of these things you can't jump up to 50 and 100 as fast. It's kind of a crazy situation. Man. I got 12 billion for the next 10 Doctor Who booths, and I'm only making 13,000 every 6 minutes. I just don't know if that's ever going to be worth it. That is insanity to me. Well, this is how we're starting out on the moon. A lot of this stuff is probably going to sit down and and run for, well, it'll be a week. It'll be next week before we come back to this. I mean, I may check in on it Friday while we're doing our Earth episode during the restart, but wow. Look at these unlocks, though. We're kind of weird where the unlocks are. I'd like to, at the very least, get up to the next unlock of the oxygen bars at 90 before we finish up, and I think we're going to be able to do that. See where we're at here. Boom! Look at that. 46.1 billion coming from the oxygen bars. That is insane. I mean, I don't know how to say it other than that. That is just insane. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get some cheese mines going. Triple it up, 4.9 billion every basically 10 minutes. But it's just one more avenue of income. You know, as we continue on this little trek, we continue to add a little bit here, we add a little bit there. And we're really going to do some adding once we get this 46 billion from the oxygen bars. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. The next unlock 90 times 2. I don't know, still don't think it's worth 12 billion. I'm sorry. I still don't think it's worth that. Why in the world? Why in the world? So now, oh, yeah. Bump that up, look at that. Times 5 just for buying that. Now that's up to 49.4 billion every 10 minutes. There's definitely going to be quite a bit of money coming in over the course of this next week. And we've already got our first angel in waiting. So you know we're going to have some form of a restart next Wednesday as well, to see how those angels affect all of this. Exciting times. Woo! Look at us spend that money and get a little bit extra rolling. But this is where we're going to be on the moon. Welcome to the astral plane. Welcome to the moon and some lunar success in the financial world. Look forward to seeing you again this Friday or in a couple of days when we go back to the Earth for what will easily be the next restart. And then come back next week for probably see how far we can get over the weekend on Earth, and then come back Wednesday next week, 1 week from today, as we end up doing a little bit more on our conquering of the moon. So yeah, I gotta do that too, because, well, it's me. We're gonna spend all the money we can while we're still on the episode. So we will see. If you like the content, leave us a like and share. If you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. We hope you'll stick around, subscribe, and enjoy the content. And, well, we'll see you next time here on Hopp Gaming. Take care.